Hello and welcome back to Game Start. I'm your host Spartic Knowledge, and I almost forgot that it was a stream night. It's a good thing I've got an alarm set on my phone to remind me. So a couple things. One of my friends watched my streams and said that the game audio and my audio were a little too quiet, so I just messed about with them a little bit to turn things up. We'll see how that sounds. Presumably he's going to watch this video too to see what I've done.
Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission...
That's right, I remember most of the stuff I picked up was too high a level for me, so I've had to wander about.
The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
Thanks for the... I do like the little recap stuff. Okay, that's because of the rain. I was like, it's stripy, like the gear that the Chamberlain gave me. Was it Chamberlain? Chancellor? Something like that? I think it was Chamberlain. Okay, so Heatherton... Find the witch on your own or ask the residents of Midcopse. Midcopse is over this way. Yeah. I got a ways to go, but it's mostly south. Here we are. Come on. You're supposed to appear from out of the black there, Roach, not sidle up from behind. Okay, so I gotta go south.
Not so fast, Roach.
And hope that I don't run into anything on the way. I should eat something while I'm riding, because my health has been lowered a bit. Okay, is this storm a random thing, or is it because of what I'm doing? I'm gonna presume it's a random thing. Because if it was because of my investigation into that little town, it would probably be a blizzard instead of a storm.
He's ours! Cunt's ours! Poor son!
Okay, you're getting annoying over here.
Pathetic.
Okay, that was more damage than it should have been. Loot their stuff, and oh, I just caught on fire. They're somehow able to keep a fire going in the middle of a storm, which is honestly impressive. Anything of interest inside? Looks almost like an apothecary house instead of a bandit camp. Wouldn't be surprised if it had been an apothecary's camp or house. Really wish HP would just regenerate naturally instead of having to eat to do so. Alright, Roach. On we go again. Okay, why did you just kick? Alright.
Slow now.
Legs torn from their asses. Oh, the sweet boy. Help an old, feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night, blasphemers, pox taken, profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Sound nice and resigned about it. I mean, it's not like it's difficult to just pick it right back up like that.
Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
No.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Depends on who you ask. Yeah.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
I'll probably
Nothing's
come
out of the
across a
way in these
decent
parts,
few while I'm
and the gods will
hunting
guide
down
you.
all the mysteries of the area.
This one failed.
Okay. I just have to make sure that I do all of it before I say, okay, time to continue on. What are you guys looking for? Alright, so there's a merchant there. Oh wow, those bandits had it nice then. Alright, I gotta keep following the road. Don't mind me, guys. We're all just wearing lots of metal in a thunderstorm. Not like Breath of the Wild didn't teach me how dangerous that could be. Though granted, all the trees around would be slightly more attractive at this point than our swords and armor. And that's something that didn't happen in Breath of the Wild. I don't think I ever saw a tree get struck by lightning in that game. At least, not lightning that wasn't summoned by something. And even then, it would be mostly accidental, because it would be aiming for me rather than the tree. Okay. What was that about, I wonder? No, I heard a horse whinny. But, yeah, I gotta go investigate. Okay. Horseside bandits. Why are you still galloping, Roach?
Fucking bastard!
Actual horseback combat. That's kind of cool. Come on. Are there any others? Pretty sure I saw more red circles. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. That was fun. Sort of. Missed a couple times. Pretty sure I got nicked once. Gotta catch me first. Oh, he's now a headless horseman. So's he. Well, honestly, horseback combat... I don't know, I was gonna say it should be done with a lance, but... lances were one-and-done weapons back in the day. Where you'd hit them with the lance, let go, and just let them ride around with it sticking out of their shoulder or whatever you managed to hit. Sometimes it'd probably be the horse, considering it's a much bigger target than a human. Okay, so...
Slow now. Whoa.
there gonna be a cutscene as I enter? Is this guy standing here with a torch? Nope. What's our notice board? Jenny o' the Woods. Whatever you think in all our fields, looking like a spirit or phantom. Like to be Jenny of the Woods. Okay, so it's apparently some sort of local spirit. Oh, okay. I see. This was Hendrik's notes. We got ourselves an armorer.
You ain't safe less you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Talking about a crossbow then, I presume. Show me what you got.
Let me have a look at your stock.
And I probably have some stuff I can sell you. I hang on to that. Oops. Okay, so what you got? Ooh, Kidwani Gambison. That's pretty good. Rest of it, not so much. Ooh. Ooh. Maps. Gonna want those for certain. I'm not a high enough level for those. So, what can you make me? Worse than what I got. Ooh, that's better than what I got, and there's lots of ingredients. Oh, this is the stuff, this is the Kudweni Gambison, the thing that, I could just buy from him. I don't have the coin for, that cured leather. Curses. That's all I need now. Let's see what else I can sell him. Oh, that's still not enough. Ooh, I could get a lot for selling him these. Let's do it. Yeah, it's much better. And then we go back into crafting. 1, 2, create. Oh, I could have done this instead. Oh, but it requires a higher level, which I'm actually really close to, so curses. And of course I haven't the money to do all of that again. Oh, there's a way to remove the upgrade. Yeah. Remove... Oh, the upgrades will be destroyed when removed. I missed that. I thought that the armor would be destroyed when the upgrade was removed. But I see it's a way to... but this way I get the glyph back. So yeah, we'll do that. And I'm still missing ingredients for that, but a lot less than I was before. We'll see what money I get later. Let's play some Gwent.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
A bit of a smile to him there. I still don't really have any particular cards. So, gotta stick with full test. Fauna goes first. Good, I like that. I'm gonna tuck Stennis. Okay. Once again, it looks like the siege side is my specialty. Which... Both of those help that too. Sorry, Glevisig. I'm gonna swap you out. And oh yeah, I am a siege master right now. And it appears you are as well. Play my melee fighters first. Ooh. What does that do for you? Draw 2 cards. Basically what Stennis does. I'll play Zoltan as well. And then... yeah, we'll play all of my swordsmen. And then pass turn. Oh, my opponent has passed already as well. Okay, so I've won this one at least. And I get to draw an additional card. Cool. And it's also a siege weapon. Awesome. So I suppose we start with the trebuchet. What say you? Alright. Then how about, say, a trebuchet? Sargon Fire Scorpion. Interesting. Let's go with a ballista. You are plenty behind me right now. A siege expert boosting all of my siege equipment. You? Vanamar. Alright. How about some fog? Your response? Clear weather. Okay. How about some ice then? Not as devastating. Oh wait. I can bring something back. Oh, but it's... Actually, I do that. I draw 2 more cards. Terra. I think I've won. He's only a 1 strength, but that's okay. Ooh. Well played. Guess I gotta clear all the weather. Which leaves me just barely ahead of you. What you got for your last card? Ha! I actually won a round. And all I got is coin. Okay. Still, that was fun. Show armor's tables to temporarily enhance your armor. Oh, I did receive a Elven Skirmisher card. Okay. Items have been enhanced, just like that. Okay. That's right, I did get this back. Took the Gambison. Earden sign intensity or Ard sign intensity. I'm gonna do the Earden sign. Even though I prefer Igni. Earden is pretty good too. Okay. How did I do? What decks were here? Got this Elven Skirmisher who is in here more than likely. Yes. Ooh, he's got a special symbol. Ooh. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna need a few more of him. Okay, so I need to figure out...
What's your business? Bloody Baron know you're here?
No, in fact I'm looking for some information.
What did he make that stew from?
This is-
Rats?
Can't take it anymore.
Okay. So people have been conscripted to work. Oh. What's your senses? You might tell me something handy. Those are all Ard symbols.
So,
Ooh. Okay,
look at me.
it updated. But how did it update?
Tried their hand.
Come on, this new one's not half bad.
Take it anymore.
Oi, why not? You can't flirt with
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
And there's a song in my head.
So what's coming?
Try to win them all, but you won't.
Ah, okay.
Don't care much myself. Did the witch give you lovage? Aye, she did indeed. Didn't ask much for it either.
Okay.
I should pay her a visit. How'd you get there? Half past the pond. Follow it to Loon Rock. Round that, and head right off the path.
What did
to
he
the
make that
west.
stew from?
And keep
Rats?
straight. You'll know you've on the right road when you pass an abandoned cart.
Master Witcher, there's an elven bell.
All
Be
right.
able to find the witch now.
Monsters roaming about it.
Okay, now talk to the old man.
There are a lot of them beasties you've, you know.
So he's told me that there's a thing to be taken care of, but it didn't pop up as a quest, so I'll probably run into it when I do the question marks. This here be a pond, I presume.
Take it easy. Looks to be a large stone near the pond.
Yeah, feel just there we go. There's a large stone right there.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
Almost didn't see the path if it weren't for the map. Knackers! Okay, that was interesting. I really do hate how quickly you die. Though it is amusing to see Geralt ragdoll when you die.
Ought to be able to find the witch now.
Okay.
Them all, but you won't.
Okay, so back to where I was. Oh, do I actually have to do it in order?
Ow!
Apparently it thinks so.
Ugly bastard.
Oh, you coming? No bait. Okay, good. I want to do this. And there you go. And then loot some necker bits. Ooh. A blue mutagen. That could be interesting. There you are. Not brooch. 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 Silly horse. Okay, here's the abandoned cart. I guess I have to do them in order because I don't remember where to go from the cart. At least I've already killed the neckers.
There must be a large stone near the pond.
There we go.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
There's the cart.
The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
I mean, like that house right there with people standing in front. That's not a good sign.
Slow now. Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day.
Presumably
Go
there was
home.
something in the barn that was making the cow sick. She knew that, but telling them that wouldn't accomplish
She's a
anything.
foul mood. We'd best come back on the morrow.
So she's giving them a
take revenge.
why can I not remember the word? Placebo.
Bitch is in a proper fury. Needs a man.
And
Home?
controller's vibrating. Okay, a couple things are glowing red. There's a trap door over there. But giving them a placebo
Ordinary
to make them
ointment.
think
Nothing special.
that that's what's going to cure their cow when it is in
Normal
fact a the clearing out of their barn that does it.
Now, where's she run off to?
Obviously, it's this trap door that's plainly visible on the floor. I shouldn't.
A pentagram in chalk.
Which is fairly interesting on its own,
Don't
I
often
think.
see baubles like this in Velen.
How often have you been to Velen?
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Oh. So not through the trap door. Alright. Well then let's see what's down there anyway. Few things I can loot. Lots of alcohol in the basement. Ooh. Meteorite ingot. That sounds interesting. Bread is good. Bread is life. Up the ladder we go. Oh, there's enough cobwebs here to imply that she doesn't even actually live in this house. Okay. Cook some bread. Apparently, Geralt can eat raw meat without worrying about diseases.
Well, well. Nice.
Indeed.
I was
A
wondering
mage
how long
tower
it would
in-
take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Oh, don't tell me. She's going to be bathing. I just straight up would not be
Greetings,
surprised.
Witcher.
Yep. I called it. Makers of this game were just not shy about all this.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to talk.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
That's handy magic. Wouldn't mind knowing something like
Ciri
that for
Metz,
myself.
deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch
So they
lived
know
out
each
here.
other.
Never would have guessed it was
Oh.
King Foltest's former advisor.
Okay.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
Fair.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch
Okay.
hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
And do they know that? Probably.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Oh, I could have some idea.
Changing the subject. I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horse shit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
Apparently Ciri's
So you
pretty
haven't
famous.
seen her.
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Ashen-haired. Interesting.
He say anything else about her?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
It's nothing to sneeze at, but you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
That must be an even greater rarity than,
What
well,
was
any other
Elven
form of mage.
doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Ah, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
Probably answered a few questions with questions, too.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri.
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd
Interesting.
arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him.
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might...
I have a feeling that those rabbits were supposed to be a little better aligned, and implying the thing that he never delivered on. Let's just go to it then.
Yes, let's.
I need to level up before I can do a whole lot around here, so...
This is the place.
Oh, I believe that
Been
was a
here
level.
before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect.
Just
from
mildly
this
amused by
place.
the thought of add a U to
Well,
the
let's
end of
find
waif
out.
and you get waifu. Okay, I did not level, I just did something else apparently. Ooh, but I've got an empty slot here. Oops, not the button I wanted. Which I can stick that in its place. And that reminds me, as I picked up a blue mutagen. Sign intensity, that makes sense.
Come on!
Yeah.
Gavella Glan.
That a light spell? Yep. Interesting. Ooh. Ingredients. Treasure chest. With a few handy things.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then.
The Elven Mage was
Got
a...
a navigator with them.
What?
Must have been the Wild Hunt then.
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
You think Geralt does? Wild Hunt's bad news for everybody. Oh, I hear an enemy. I'm gonna have to defend her while she's making this teleport, aren't I?
Follow me.
Or not.
Damn portals. Wonder where Ciri is now.
Alright. That's gonna be useful for some alchemy. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some swimming. Hopefully I'm not gonna run into any drowners down here. Why is he so wonky to control when he's underwater? Come on, swim. There we go. Oh, so that time it lights the thing it says it can light. I have a feeling that's the correct direction though, so let's go the other way like any good adventurer. Ooh, olives. And something that Ard can take care of. Silk. Foglet. That's a new one.
That stench.
Interesting. Igni didn't seem to have any effect. Out of here, out of here. Get some bread. Eat more bread. Ooh, Foglet mutagen. What does that do? Alchemy ingredient plus 5% sign intensity. How did that become unequipped, I wonder? Okay, there were two of those guys. Or was that an illusion? Would explain why it was so hard to hit them. I wonder what they do to make Witcher amulets vibrate. I mean, it's not like there's a particular metal that vibrates on its own. Well, any more than any other metal does. You're supposed to take damage from me igniting the gas. Like I just did. Forgot to hit B to jump over the little gap there, rather than him climbing up it as he should have been able to, because it was about a step's height. Okay, so this is before I killed the drowners in this area. Now let's see how these hunting trousers compare to what I've already got. They are worse, as I thought. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, let's see. Do some eating and drinking. Oh, the drowners aren't here anymore. Interesting. Oh, something I can loot. Arg. Why did they have to make swim swiftly and loot the same button? And could you please turn around, Geralt? Wyvern decoction. Curious. Okay. Still have olives? Yes. Okay, it is. The fog, it can copy itself in fog. Alright. And Ard's the way to do it. Okay, back here again. Do a quick save. I find it interesting that igniting one area of fog doesn't cause another area of fog to ignite. That's closer to what I was expecting.
Kira.
Oh, did I pick the right path the second time? What's in this direction, I wonder? Since the game's telling me to go a different way. Map. Apparently that's as close as I can get in that regard. Ooh. Okay, so a weapon breaking doesn't cause it to stop working, it just makes it not as good. Oh yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. Coup de grace. Plenty of mushrooms about. And what's this about? Apparently nothing I can do with it. Alchemy paste. How interesting. Am I actually going the wrong way? Probably. Well, I meant by the way from the way the game is guiding me in a different direction. That's something that needs a bit of improvement, is the looting. And I'm guessing this, yep, leads to nothing. Except, I think, yep, there's a treasure there. Okay, so now I'll go the way the game is leading me, and I presume I'll be going out the way of those...
Geralt! Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats! Get them off! Ah!
I don't have the right bomb. Let me... No. There. Come on.
Do you know the diseases they spread? Disgusting.
What does it mean I don't have the right bomb? Oh, will you let me try and destroy this rat's nest again?
Disgusting.
And will you be quiet? Ah, that's what I needed to do. Come on. There we go. Hey, now I'm level 5.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
If you're scared, turn back. I'm gonna go on.
Stop it, that's emotional blackmail.
Is it?
Really worry about me if I went on alone?
You? I'd be concerned for myself.
Then come with me. Just quick decision, come on.
Very well, have it your way. How did I ever let you talk me into this ridiculous expedition?
It just happened.
Vela Glan.
Get some light up in here. Okay. That's actually something I wanted to check. Maribor Forest accelerates the generation of adrenaline points. Elementa oil. Good against Elementa. And Coction. Alright, well, there's really no reason to not make these things. Actually, let's see if, because it looks like she counts as an alchemy shop or something.
Well.
Okay. Or not. It's just letting me know that that's where she stands.
Larena Lunet. Jevate Larena Lunet.
That's him. That's the elf.
Arvek Va Ledi.
What was that? An illusion?
No.
A message.
A morphotic projection.
Okay.
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages.
Oh, so I was right.
Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Laura Doran's heir.
Indeed.
So why did we
It
get
is
it?
what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Ciri, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Her.
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
So I guess my
Well then, let's go.
bit of
Do
paranoia
you think
was
following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
unfounded in that he is not part of the Wild Hunt. Pepper. Why do I get the feeling that Geralt's just gonna chew the pepper? Come on, let me loot that.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Well, judging by how deep things are, I'm gonna guess several hundred years ago.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly know much from you. I recognized the Volkheimer immediately.
Resident told me that Ciri to cast Igni. These mushrooms.
What happened?
Well, he survived.
Okay, I missed almost the entirety of their conversation because of all that. I need to equip... my new food items. Yep. Geralt's just gonna straight up chew on pepper. Which actually reminds me of something else. Is, I found some videos that were like Sonic team, or somebody they hired basically wrote lines that are replies to Twitter questions for the Sonic the Hedgehog cast, like Ivo and Shadow and Sonic, and they had the actual actors read them out. And the fun part, and the part that I was reminded of, is that Shadow, they were asked how they take their coffee, and Shadow's response was that he just takes 2 handfuls of coffee beans and eats those. Which is just... okay then, Shadow. And that just reminded me, it was at work. I noted that the coffee beans that I replenished the coffee machine with reminded me a good deal of a certain cereal. That's an octopus, so not the right direction. The Sugar Crisp, or Golden... yeah, I think it was Sugar Crisp. So it had the... just the right shape. Ooh. Relic pants. One more level and I can equip those pants. And they've got 2 slots. Cool. I still need to find the sign of the sparrow. Where are you, Captain Jack? Just be nice if I didn't have to constantly get rid of all that. Oops, some cured leather.
A swallow. Seems we're headed the right
Swallow,
way.
not sparrow. Realize it just moments before she spoke up. There we go. More bones amid the ground. Hey, some more pepper. Some crowns. Okay, I would just... there are so many mushrooms, I'm not going to continue looting all of them. Ah, there's another,
Look! It's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
yes, I noticed myself, thank you. Anything else of interest around here? Not really. I think there's another sparrow there.
Forte sol esser.
The obvious route is not always the best,
Forte sol esser.
obviously.
Hail silk.
Kelpie. Kelpie's another name for a
Does he mean
seahorse.
that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Alright, so that's the sparrow sign.
Gavella Glan.
Yes, you keep the light on. We're looking for sign of the horse.
I
That
wonder what all this means. They look hastily
looks to be a
scribbled on
mastiff.
with lime.
That's the swallow image over here, I believe. Nope, that's the calamari. That's a squid. That's the word I wanted. I am mildly embarrassed that calamari came to my mind before squid did. I have only ever had calamari once. It was good, but still. Love to try it again someday. Ah, that looks like a horse.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri. Must be.
And there's an underwater passageway. So, are there anything... Nope, nothing to loot underwater. Looks like we're up. There we go. You follow one after? No?
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Huh. Yeah, sure, as soon as... Oh, hey! As soon as I find the way.
They're opening. Let's go.
This is fairly clever and rather convoluted. I hope
Well,
this guy winds up being
Now I
what
know
I'm
what
looking
distorted
for.
my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
For some reason, that made me think of the fact that Dr. McCoy of classic Star Trek hates teleporters. And just the idea of that made me think
I think that's a...
Star Trek
swallow.
Witcher crossover.
Come,
Sure it's safe.
of course. The Vela Glad. It's grown awfully
That
quiet.
looks like a golem
bad?
over there.
A bit like the calm before a storm.
That seriously looks like a golem. Eat some peppers. It is a golem. Okay, I am now fully healed up, so I am going to save.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Probably chat to this golem. Nope, not chat.
Destroy the intruder.
Shit. It's just wonderful.
Oh, jeez. Earden it is. Come on, let it get in my circle. I am not good at this. Come on, Geralt, you were supposed to roll away. Why did you just turn around? and let it approach. Was near that. No, keep going. Don't give up just yet. There we go. What action is what I was trying to do. Oh, was that when I was having trouble? I was locked onto it or something? Keep it distracted. Oh, come on, I just said to roll.
Like that silver.
Big guy. Will you stop keeping him away from the circle? That'll make it easier to out. Oh wow. Nice finishing blow.
The Velen gland. And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and
golem
tell me
heart.
beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it.
Oh wait, there were treasure chests all over the...
I've some very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains.
Loot everything. First rule of adventuring. Ooh, Chernobog. Interesting. Bonus attack power. Somehow I had a feeling that'd be the case. I'm actually somewhat reminded of, because Chernobog is it's known as like the Russian black god or something along those lines. And someone took some old writings to infer that because there is a Chernobog, meaning the black beast or black god or whatever, that there would also be a Belobog or white beast. Just need to meditate real quick. Also, need to see if I can... Yes! Okay, so that accelerates the generation of... It's versus hybrids, and does not require something that I already had. I mean, there is no reason to not just make those, because you get them back as soon as you meditate.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
I've got a pretty good idea what she'll look like.
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself.
How do I loot
Sometimes
that?
I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
How do I loot that? Come on. It's telling me I can loot it. There we go. Pair of hunting gauntlets. And they're worse than the gloves that I've got on. Okay. Really wish I could get a better look at the map. It says I gotta go that way, so let's duck over here for a little while. Vampire oil. Okay. Sounds like something to be fought over there, so I'm not going to go any further.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Swallow.
Look, it worked. Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
Glan.
I do find it interesting that she has to recast her light
Wild
spell
hunt.
every time.
Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with you.
Meaning you ever
Apparently.
thought they might have?
Okay. Now these torches are already lit.
Froze them before they could attack.
So it looks like they are in attack posture.
Shut up!
Trying to break through, it looks like. So does silver work against the wild hunt too?
Red!
Ooh, that looks like spatial distortion magic. He's making it
What is
frosty.
The white frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you see all those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side. Darian and I. Ready. Stay close.
No doubt I'm gonna have to defend her from things while she's closing the gaps. Interesting that you go for the one on the right first instead of the one that was sitting right next to us. Here's some Mass Effect 2 flashbacks for you.
Hey, Nicola!
Oh, okay, she is going for that one.
We must close them!
She's just doing it from a
I'll do it,
distance.
just cover me!
I was too far away. Okay, how am I supposed to... How am I not hitting them? Why? What? Why was my sword not drawn? You stay in the circle. There we go. Would you aim for the one standing in front of you and not the one further away?
Amgal Scamina! I'm beginning to think we might make it.
Sulfur. Interesting. I think I saw the quick save pop up there, so that's handy. interesting that they're filled with sulfur.
Hey, Nicola!
Kind of wish they'd continue chanting instead of just, here's a couple of words.
Geralt!
Yeah, your bubble's just really tiny, you know. Makes it hard to protect you when I dance about this much. Apparently Geralt doesn't know how to stand still when he fights.
Angal Stamina!
Just one more.
Just walk right through the carcass. Okay. Let's try to not shoot off our Igni too soon this time. Come here, guys. Stop doing that, Geralt. Pretty sure there's one more. Or is that it? I guess that was it.
What's wrong?
She has been casting a lot of spells.
That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, what a new life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
Okay, I wonder what the other choice would have gotten me. Okay.
Blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Come, we might still catch them.
Oh, you're
Thanks
suddenly
for your
gung ho
help.
about this.
Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you.
You'd never have managed without me, would you?
Wrong way.
Yeah.
Replenish my
never.
potions. Geralt sure can meditate pretty quickly. Okay, I'm gonna guess that that was all that was in here.
He awaits us.
That the Wild Hunt Mage or the Elven Mage? I'm guessing the Hunt Mage. And judging by those greaves, I was right. No, I was wrong. This is Hunt Master.
You're stubborn one.
Oh, that's...
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step
Go on.
back.
Stop telling me what to do.
That's an elven term. It'd help if I could get a stance. Okay, so apparently I can't parry his attacks. Come on, roll. Yeah, that's what I thought. Still just doing 1 damage with the crossbow. I do have more salmon, though. You keep keeping him away from my ability to hit him.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Geralt!
This time I don't have to worry about freezing to death. That is not what I wanted you to do. My weapon's almost broken again. Yeah, I'm not gonna win. Not at this rate, anyway. Okay, so I got a double tap to dodge roll. There we go. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Presumably this was... Oh. I didn't know you could use your crossbow underwater. That's handy to know. Probably would have been handy against those drowned that I was trying to swim past before the start of last stream.
Help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah. Never.
Darn it. There. I pressed down. Oh, come on. It worked before. There we go. Because I pressed down so I could meditate for an hour, and it wound up doing 23 hours instead. Okay. Oh, right. I leveled and... okay, I can't wear those trousers yet. Need to be level 6 for that. My weapons can't be enhanced. It's for Ard. I can just drink it. Okay. Stamina regen, adrenaline points. I want to drink some of that before we begin. What's my other potion there? Thunderbolt boosts attack power. Okay, that could be handy.
He awaits us.
Oops, I'm back to Igni.
You're stubborn, one.
Geralt,
Step back.
stop telling me what.
Damn, you're ugly.
I wonder how long you last.
Damn it. Shit.
Okay. I'm doing better. I've got to use B to get out of the way, not A.
Geralt! Geralt, look! He's
I got
opening
through
a
that a
passage.
lot faster than the first time.
Stay calm. Focus.
What was that? Nope, dang it. Okay. I'm gonna want to up my potion ability. I'm always just a little short. Oh, come on, I wasn't even attacking you. Ooh. Oh, come on, Geralt. How did you miss? There we go. Hey. Ah. So close and yet so far. At least I'm doing better. I almost had him that time. Basically, it was all my fault that I lost.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Okay. Meditate.
You'd never have managed without me, would you?
Inventory.
Come now, admit it.
Put some water there. Drink that. Double check. Ooh, dancing star. Yes. More bombs. That'll be you.
Yeah,
Full.
never.
Okay, then do a manual save.
He awaits us.
I'll go back, think if I can.
You're
Geralt, stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last. Get out.
That was a bad dodge on my part. Come on, Geralt.
Bastard.
Don't be so fancy. Just hit him. And dodge when I tell you to dodge.
Stay calm.
Oh yeah, that was a lot smoother.
Angal Scamina!
Damn it.
Doing it again. Didn't get a chance to heal because I used Thunderbolt, which let me do more damage instead. Okay, and this is after I took the, of course I saved after I took, come on. Okay, because that increases my damage resistance, which is what I wanted. I just have to not use
He awaits us.
my, I have to use Swallow and not Thunderbolt.
Stop telling me.
Not what I meant to do. Oop, not that either. That is.
Angal Scamina! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus.
Come on. Why are you going towards him when there's that hound sitting right there? I'll be amused that he's not attacking her.
Geralt! Another rift!
Great. Come on. Change targets. Looks like using that damage resistance potion was not in my best interest. Makes it harder to keep healing. But now it's too late for me to do anything about it. Unless... it's now replenished there. And I'm not affected by it anymore. New save. Okay, I didn't mean to actually save in a new slot, but oh well. Switch to Irden. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this thing. And then save again after I've switched to Irden. Oh, come on. I know I tossed the Igni in there to stop that. Okay. Oops. Resave. Okay.
He awaits us.
Skip.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
Irden. I said Irden. Lock on. Attack, dodge. Attack, dodge. Attack, dodge. Attack, dodge. Irden. Attack, dodge. Attack, dodge. Attack, dodge. Attack, dodge. Ooh. I didn't do that fast enough.
He's opening a passage.
Keep it, Irden.
Stay calm. Focus.
Okay, I randomly switched to Igni instead. Did I accidentally hit myself with that?
Show me what you got.
That's the way.
Another rift!
And I do not consider that a waste of dancing stars. My thunderbolts run out. Have a drink. Why did I put my sword away? Oh yeah. Come here, big guy. Have some swallow. Gotcha that time.
Are you well and whole? I feared.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my knickers on. Another message for Ciri.
Now I'm hoping it auto-saved right after I did that, but just in case, save.
Larena Luna.
All right. Let's watch this message.
Ciri, this place is no longer safe. do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog.
Interesting.
Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Oh, so they know each other pretty well then.
Where last we were together. Not much
Well,
to go
of
on.
course he knew her. All the hints that he was giving so far.
Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well,
what's that
we know they were well
language there?
acquainted and travelling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
Or the other way around, considering they seem to be chasing after Ciri.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
I wonder if
Kira,
there is a
if you're
difference
hiding
between
something.
swamps and bogs.
But I didn't say.
You know these witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
Interesting.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
Interesting. I mean, they weren't relevant earlier. I don't know why I'd ask why she didn't mention them earlier.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats.
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal
there's
folk
a
know
blending
that
of
witches live in
legends.
gingerbread houses poised atop chicken
Hansel
necks.
and Gretel and the Baba
I'll
Yaga.
have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Well, I think that swallow over there is a good
Why do we even
hint.
come?
Ooh, the Elder Blood. What exactly is the Elder Blood? According to some, it is a powerful elven curse passed from generation to generation. Those in whose veins the famous Henicher flows are said to carry death and destruction within them, to sow hatred and disdain in the hearts of men. It's from this contaminated blood that Ithleen prophesied an Avenger would be born, destroyer of nations and worlds. Alvin tried to be that, though he was trying to be a savior. Others claim the Elder Brood is an extremely rare inherited talent, granted control over time and space to a degree unattainable even to elven sages. Yes. Sadly, few bearers of this gift have been able to control it in full. This merely partial mastery inevitably leads to sudden outbursts of power take form. Okay. The disappearance of Ciri. Oh, these are the maps that I got. The tomb under Crookback Hills. Okay. Ladies of the Wood. The gods have abandoned us. The mighty of this earth care not for our fate. Only the ladies of the wood watch over Velen. In foul times, when plague and famine reap their harvest, we must beg the ladies for help. If they see fit, they will hear our pleas and knock back fortune's foul blows. This is how one begs help from the ladies. Find a child, young and innocent, and take it to Crookback Bog. Seek out the lady's shrine. is where the trail of treats begins. Set the child off on the trail, and it shall follow the sweet track and find the good ladies. The child will never want for anything again. The ladies are kind, generous. That sounds like ritual sacrifice to me. Stand before their shrine, pronounce your supplication, and the good ladies will hear, for they see and hear all that takes place in their domain. If you made the offering as it must be done, your plea shall be heard. Yep, says make the offering, talking about sending off a child. That is very obviously... Okay, it keeps bringing up the same stuff over and over there, so... Got to go in here. That's what I want. Okay, I can do that one now that I'm level 5, I'm guessing. So I've got a few bits there I need to do. That's the main one right now. I was gonna see if there was anything lootable. More dwarven spirit. Ooh, olives. But yes, having this salmon, or not salmon, the swallow potion is real handy. That it regenerates on its own, I mean. This looks suspicious. Okay, now why did I do that? There's something up there. If Geralt could actually climb. There we go. Oh, come on. Why is this making it harder than it needs to be? No, don't jump into the fire. Climb. Climb again. That's the way, Geralt. Come on. You can get through there. Or not. That was disappointing. Thought I'd found something interesting. Ooh, lootable chest. Papers on the floor.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Must have burned these notes himself.
Oof.
The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Thought I already took that. Spiring ash down dreamy hills, past sparkling water, Tir na Lia drifts slowly swift. Tir na Lia sounds like a river around in a hilly area with ash trees. That's probably where we need to go. The bear legend. Okay, so that's the, okay, I guess it's just berserkers. But I was thinking it might have been for the, like, Bear Clan Witchers or something. Could still be that, too.
Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist.
Introduction to Applied Magic. Magic is the science of harnessing the use of power elements, incarnation of conflict, conjunction with spheres. First mage is unknown. And then talented beings together. Prototypes of magic schools. Elemental planes are the classical 4 elements. Okay. I think it's fairly obvious we do a thing with that, or not. This is shimmering.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here.
It's shimmering, it's a mirage.
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one.
Oh, that's
it's bound
handy.
to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Not likely.
Thanks.
Interesting, it started to dissolve before I raised the talisman.
Let's see where the passage leads.
Actually, I wonder. I doubt it's an illusion thing, but we'll find out. Yep, still can't interact with it. There's another Ard door on the other side. I wish I could expand the map or something. Alright, back to what we were doing. Then I need to see a blacksmith after we get out of here, apparently.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
Magic
Magic
lamp.
what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself.
Okay, so that's what it
If I can
was.
find it, that is. Will you help?
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid.
Though I think
Come then.
I'm going to have to do that on the next stream, because it is just about time to end. I will do my save and end here. So, I hope you enjoyed my attempts to defeat the boss. That probably took me about half an hour on its own. But still, till the next, live well.